So one of the things that we started this week, and things that we do, like we go fast. Like we go fast sometimes, and then like super slow on certain things. So, Drew, I want to have you kind of share and tell a little bit about what we created this week. Uh, so I'm gonna pass it over to you here.
Yeah, so you're talking about Boomstick, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so oh my God, where do I start? This whole new marketing campaign and brand that we're gonna build is gonna be absolute madness. And the reason we're doing this is because things are really kind of boring in our industry. So we thought of something that we're going to have to test and see if it resonates with anybody, but we're going to be creating a brand that's going to be revolved around sales reps or salespeople in general because salespeople value the phone. So we're going to create this brand called Boomstick. We're booming to market to salespeople to create more fun. It's light. It's going to be a good product overall that we can really narrow our focus in one area. So that would be the short answer without getting into all the details of
N-
Boomstick.
Not to mention that very silly.
Yeah, it's going to be more fun. It's going to be more something fun that we can work on, but there actually is a need in that area that we're going to be marketing to. So it'll be something different, something fun. I know me personally, I'm going to enjoy working on that more than just like the day-to-day operations of what we do in our business. You know, sometimes it can be um, slow and boring, but slow and boring is also sometimes how you get the best results. But this brand is going to be um, a little bit wacky.
Hey, can you share the logo so we can see it?
Yeah. Let me see if I can figure that out.
I think there's the present button at the bottom.
Uh,
Um,
Yeah, it's like it's a marketing play, like a branding marketing play where like how people identify with Nike, like Nike shoes, or why do they buy Nikes over Adidas? Oh, or why do they buy Apple over the Android? It's it's not just like the product exactly, because like some Nikes, what I mean, are they really that more special than some Adidas or some Asics or whatever? They're all kind of tennies and they all kind of serve the same purpose, but it's more of like an identity. Like I identify with the Just Do It, the Nike, you know, motto and all that. So in the same way, um, sales people, they could use any sort of headset that they want that would get the job done, but it's like, you know, what do they identify with it? And everything out there, I don't see how you could really identify with it. There's not just a great job of branding, where Boomstick, it just it's definitely, if
can you
nothing
guys see
else, it's
it?
definitely different.
yeah.
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 Yeah, so that's a little different than everything you're gonna see available um, online. So, is it gonna resonate? Not sure, but the marketing behind it is definitely gonna be catered to salespeople, which I'm sure a
Well,
lot of the marketing stuff they see are gonna they're gonna get some good laughs.
well, you definitely got some retro colors going on there.
Exactly, it's gonna be the '90s theme. Many people can relate to that. It's different, it's unique. The boomstick logo and stuff is designed like that on purpose to be this whole '90s kind of animated-ish, retro, vintage, whatever you want to call it,
Sure.
with those colors too. I love those colors, and those were inspired by some '90s pairs of Jordans. Actually, I used to love back in the day.
Yeah, I think this just allows us to be different in the marketing and cater towards a specific audience and allows us to kind of step out of our brand from, our company to a different brand that can be a little bit more edgy, that can be um, a little bit different, that can resonate more. And you do just a lot of, funny content that's informational, that's helpful, and our idea is that this could, yeah, could is the key word here. This could just resonate and build a community of like-minded sales people that are just excited about the brand, about the community, that get help with the product, of course, but then just a like-minded community that would like the brand and be a part of the brand.
Yeah, and I also kind of find it. It was last night. I was watching this kind of thing on YouTube. Is like Grant Cardone. Have people have their own opinions about him and everything, but definitely known in the sales sort of space. And um, he had on a guest. It was, I think the show's called Power Players, if I'm not mistaken. He had a guest called Master P. So it's like it's
Oh
Percy
yeah,
Miller. He's like that rapper kind of
yeah.
businessman and all this stuff. And I found it interesting because growing up in, he said he grew up in New Orleans and in like a very impoverished area, and he would eat like the ramen noodles and little chips and whatever, like like look kind of not the best food, and the people in there, they're just needing to eat what you can eat. There's probably not um, they're not affording like all the best highest quality foods and all that stuff. Well, anyway, so now he's got these different brands. Like he has um, what is it called? Like instead of like Frosted Flakes, it's like Master Flakes or something. And then he's got like these ramen noodles, and on it says like so I forget what it says, but on it says uh, there's no limit to your success or something like that. And all of the things are catered to uh, give these. So he's creating a brand and generational wealth and things, and serving that to a population that he knows it consumes that stuff. But he's what he's trying to do is send a deeper message that is like, hey, you can get out of this, and giving like positive affirmations in environments that are traditionally like very negative and keeping people down. So he's trying to lift them out with these messages, and hey, like him as a vision of getting out of that and stuff. So my purpose for saying that is, say with these headsets, that anybody that's been in a sales role knows how difficult it can be, like hammering the phones and getting rejected relentlessly and all that stuff. So if you have like Boomstick in this built up community around this headset, this vital piece of equipment, but the marketing around it is like pick up the phone and start dialing, and like and all this energy and all these positive affirmations around succeeding in sales and stuff like that, then it can be one of those tools that's not just a product. It's like, hey, when I put this on, like, yeah, I'm going to get out there and do that. And there's a community of Boomstick users that are out here doing the same. And so I'm going to get out there and slug it out today. So just that little bit of extra, just something around that branding and marketing could push people actually towards being more successful, even though it's not like the product is making you more successful in any way, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I kind of think about it like that in a way. It's kind of a weird like affirmation, positive, uplifting.
I think no, I think you're spot
Go
on.
get it.
It's a
Yeah,
community. The biggest thing, there's plenty of headsets that you can go choose from. There's ones that are 500, ones that are 30, ones that are 100. It's not claiming that this is going to be a revolutionary product. It's really just building a product, like you said, Dustin, to create a community of people where it's more than just a headset for the salespeople. Anyone that's been in the trenches, cold calling and all that can relate. Now you build this community around a tool that they need to actually use to do their job. It just creates excitement. It creates community. It creates a buzz, which is super hard in this industry, and I'm sure many others that feel just really boring.
totally. Yeah, like yeah, just makes me want to give myself a boomstick and hit the phones. I'm like fired up about this whole thing. Give me one of those. Give me some merch. Give me a hoodie, a hat, and let's go. Let's get these deals done.
Well, yeah, just the nice thing about it is you can focus your marketing efforts in one way versus like, for example, like we sell headsets, right? You can sell headsets to anybody. Typically, it's like the IT manager, the IT director. Who do you talk to? So the marketing and brand behind this gives very clear focus in one direction.
Hey everyone, thanks a lot for joining us on this clip of the We Blowing Up podcast as me and my family are on the pursuit of blowing up our small family business and taking you along for the ride. Now, if you want to see the full episode, check that out right up here. Otherwise, check out another clip of here and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future episodes and clips.